Hello, Slothrin and adult fans of Lego. It's time for another amazing, delightful, and exciting episode of Sloth City. And what is going on today in Sloth City, I know you're asking. Because I wouldn't be here if something wasn't going on in Sloth City. And let's see. One thing that is going on in Sloth City is you will recall that in, I think, our last episode, I had introduced you to M.productions in our city. And I was talking to him in a stream a couple of nights ago, I think. And he said that he wanted a gang. And I took that to mean that he wanted a circle of friends in Sloth City. Which makes perfect sense. We all want friends. And certainly in Sloth City, there are plenty of citizens to make friends with. So I found M.productions some friends to hang out with. So who do we have? We have the turquoise crystal entity thing that I don't know if it has a name. I've been calling it Eeyore because it has an Eeyore sort of an expression on its face. I think that it has very deadpan, low-key sort of humor. And there is this fine droid. Her name is Gwen. And there is this nice snake dude, and his name is Deke. So M.productions has got Eeyore and Gwen and Deke for his newfound friends. What else is going on in Sloth City? Well, if we come over here, you can see that two of our citizens, a fine Nexonite citizen and one of our fine alien gentlemen, who apparently have adopted a gungan riding duck, decided to take their duck for a ride out on the streets of Sloth City. And yes, of course, you can do that here. You can do almost anything that you want here. I can't think of anything offhand you can't do here. The problem is just that the duck is not perhaps the most well-trained riding duck that has ever, been produced. And it decided that it wanted to go to the diner. And so it is not obeying the traffic laws. It is obstructing traffic. And our friend, the Nexo Knight, and our friend, the alien gentleman, have no say in the matter. All they get to do is just sit on their duck and ride. But everybody is very understanding here, and they think that, it's an interesting way to lighten up their day and just give them something to talk about. So yes, the Gungan duck is going to the diner. What else is going on today? Yes. The big thing that is going on is that I got set 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, and have built it. I built it so that we could have a library in Sloth City. And as originally intended by the creators of this set, it is intended to be a high school. And we certainly don't need a high school here. We don't have enough children. We certainly don't have enough high school children. And not only a high school, it is supposed to be a hero high school, a superhero high school, which is what the SHHS stands for, Superhero High School. We do have superheroes, but we don't need a high school. So the sticker is probably going to be coming off of the door. There are a lot of really kind of idiotic play features that we will not be needing. For instance, we do not need, let me move myself out of the way before I hurt myself. We do not need, for instance, when you turn a button, to have the front of the building fall off. Now that is a play feature if you have a motorcycle wedged into the second story of your high school to come plunging out when you turn the little knob and careening out of control. As I said, we don't need a feature like that, so all of that's going to end up coming out. I really only needed the facade. I wanted... How does this even close again? I don't know. There we go. All right. Closed it up again, and I wanted it for the general facade. I liked the windows. I liked all of the white curved and yellow bits. I thought that it was visually interesting. And I thought that these hinges here meant that it would close up. Ha ha ha! I was wrong. The hinges go this way, which is incredibly useless. So, that is going to have to be changed so that it does close up, because those are going to end up being main sections for the books. As you can see, I have been assembling books here, and we have quite a number of books. So as soon as I get to modding that, I can put the books in, and we will have a fine working library. I will probably also be removing the pink crystal that is up on top there for, again, no real reason that I can see. It will probably end up going over to the gem crystal mineral shop that is run by the very nice Hidden Side brothers. So that is my plan for that crystal structure on top of the building. That probably will not be staying. But there you have kind of a quick overview of what I plan to be doing with this building and what is going on in Sloth City. And you've had an opportunity to see that M.productions is no longer forlorn and lonely. He now has a circle of friends that he can hang out with, and they can, I don't know, maybe stay out of trouble. And, of course, we have this fine gungan riding duck who is about to get himself a bite to eat. So that, with the what will be a library and its books, oh, and new citizen, Mr. Plant, I guess. Now I think that you've seen everything that there is to see, and we can call this latest episode of Sloth City a wrap. Thank you for coming to this latest episode of Sloth City. I hope you join me for another Sloth City episode. And in the meantime, my dear Slothrin and adult fans of Lego, you have a most fabulous and excellent day.